Something many of us struggle with in living a yes only life and having friends who live a yes only life is that there are shifts that happen. Something that was a yes can become a not yes as the reality or our own timelines continue to clarify. And so that means we end up changing our minds. That means we end up canceling plans. And that is something that many healers feel very sensitive to. We want to show up in the way that people want us to show up. We want to bring everything that we have no matter what. We're so trained often to ignore that kind of quiet no or nagging restriction feeling. And that is not compatible with a yes only life. And so when I'm harping in videos on you have permission to say no, you don't have obligation to anyone, this is part of what I'm pointing towards. Yesterday, I had plans with a friend, and literally 20 minutes before we were going to meet up, everything shifted. I mean, dramatically. And I tried to override it. I was like, oh, it'll be okay. Like sometimes there's the not yes that I know isn't going to actually like incur a massive impact or something. I'm still working with this myself. And so I was like, okay, I was going through the motions. And then within this like 2-minute period, there was all of this crazy chaos that erupted in my neighborhood. And then I tripped and hurt my ankle, not severely, but enough that I couldn't go out anymore. And it was that moment I sat there for a moment, just like laughing with my soul, being like, all right, I get it. Okay. Because I was trying to force it. And I'm particularly sensitive at my point in my life to not making aligned choices. So it was a little bit of an experiment, and I got the immediate repercussion of it. And it's not always that dramatic. But it was definitely the right alignment ultimately for me not to go out. That just kept unfolding over and over again. And it turned out the best alignment for her that we didn't go out. But it didn't feel good for my cultural programming, what threads of conditioning I have around this. It didn't feel good to drop plans last minute, like truly last minute. But luckily, she also lives this way, and so we were able to laugh about it. And it's one of those things you get used to, and it's a good filter of the people in your life. If they give you a lot of hassle, if they can't roll with that, they're probably not aligned.